Hi there, my name is Latrina, and earlier today you spoke with my son Christopher regarding providing you with a custom video with some free tips and tricks to improve your online presence. So here's your custom video. As he may have mentioned, we're not selling anything in these videos. We believe givers gain, and we're a small business as well. And so in our free time, we make these custom videos with the hope of bringing value and service to other businesses and therefore giving back to our community. But your feedback would be helpful. It's the only way we know if we're providing a valuable service or helpful to the business owners we're reaching out to. So at the end of this video, if you can just give a 1 or 2 line feedback, that would be really great for us so that we can continue to make the videos in a way that is most useful. So in your short video, what I will be covering is content, backlinks, and citations, and why these are important website elements for you to have. We'll also go over your company's online presence, and if I have an opportunity or see an opportunity for improvement, I will mention that as well. So content is anything that's on your website, such as words, images, and videos. It's important to have sufficient content because this allows you to provide Google with an opportunity to crawl your website and grab all of the relevant keywords to describe the services or products that you offer. Ideally, your web page should have 1,500 words on the home page and at least 500 on your back pages. You'd also want to get citations. These are listings and directories like Google, Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. It contains your business name, your address, and your phone number. I have a sample on the screen here for you. You can see it's very succinct and clear, but you want to get as many of these throughout the internet as you can, and even more than your competitors. And then we have what we call backlinks. Backlinks are simply the placement of your website address on other websites. So a great example would be Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, any of these. These are considered backlinks. And their role is to direct traffic back to your website. So Google places high emphasis on how many backlinks a website has. However, not all backlinks are created equal, so you want to make sure they are relevant to your line of work. All right, so in your tree services, you would not have random backlinks for spa treatment or pizza restaurants or anything like that. They would all be related to gardening or tree care, things like that, okay? The more backlinks you have, the more popular your website becomes. So let's take a peek at your online presence, okay? So here's your website. Before I go there, let's take a look at Google, and let me describe how this is set up just to lay the foundation here. So when you do a keyword search, which is an organic keyword search, this is what people are typing in their keywords here, and then Google places out a list of services or providers that meet that criteria, right? So at the very top, you'll notice advertisements. These are paid advertisements that companies have bought from Google. I don't discourage use of them if they're used in a strategic manner. However, some people do have ad blockers on their computers, so they don't necessarily see these. The prime real estate is where you are currently sitting right now in the map pack. So kudos to you for getting your business placed in the map pack. About 30 to 40% of traffic occurs in this area here alone. Okay, so the fact that you were placed there is great. So you want to hold on to that as much as possible, as long as possible. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that. After the map pack, then Google continues to rank businesses in order of preference. Ideally, you want to still be on the first or second page of Google, even outside of the map pack, okay? You can still be listed. And it's ideal to be on those couple of pages because, as you know, we are an impatient society. We don't really want to wander. We want answers right away. We want to make decisions right away. So people are tending to stay on those couple of pages when they make a decision to seek out a service that is being provided. Okay, so remember the map pack because you're in there, as well as Arbor Care Tree Experts and Thomas Tree Farm. So if we take a look at your website right now, what I will notice is I actually have seen this format quite a bit. I think it must be like from a template. So the thing that to be cautious of when using templates is that it doesn't really help you to stand out from your competitors. Okay, it does have the information that people need, but as far as standing out from your competitors and with Google, it doesn't really serve you that well. The other thing I would say is your page could use more content. As I mentioned, 1,500 words on the home page would set you apart from most others. Most people do not spend the time to build out their website in a way that primes them for success in Google, right? So take the time to add more content. I know you provide lots of services. This list alone right here describes everything that you do. Be mindful too that these are all things that you don't want to shortchange yourself about. These are all things that people are going to be looking for services for, right? They're going to be looking for somebody that can do all of these wonderful things. And yet you only mention it briefly. You really want to highlight these things on your page and give Google the opportunity to crawl your site more often to find out what's new in your business, any services, any sales that you're giving out, special offers, anything that's changing. It helps Google to know that, hey, we should be crawling C2 Crane and Tree Services website pretty often because they're the experts in this field, okay? So let's take a look here at the data. So will show you what I mean. Right now, if I take a look at how many keywords you're using, right now you're only taking software threw me out. I apologize for that hiccup there. But if we go back to your keywords, you only have 3 keywords that you're using, and 2 of them are specific to your company's name. Most people are not going to type in C2 Crane and Tree Service unless there are former or existing customers, right? They're mainly going to look for keywords that have to do with tree services. This one right here is good, Tree Service Westminster. And what you'll see, Westminster, what you'll see is 50 people are searching for this a month and 20 people and 70. These are probably people who have heard of you or have used you in the past, okay? So what I would suggest is that long list that I just highlighted, those are all opportunities for keywords that you could be using on your website. Let me go back to just to highlight what I'm talking about. This list that you had here, tree trimming and pruning, these are all opportunities for keywords. I would just add the city after it and you would be primed for success in Google. You'd have more keywords and you would really be able to grab more customers. If we look right now, I did compare you side by side by Arbor Care, Maryland. And what you can see, you're the blue line down here. On a daily basis, you're getting about 30 clicks a day. On a daily basis, they're getting over 100 clicks per day. Sometimes a little less than that in the 80s, but they're still getting significantly more clicks per day than you are. However, don't be discouraged because, as I mentioned, if you grab a whole lot of keywords, plug those in, brag about your services, add more content to your page so that you stand out from your competitors, get more backlinks, you would not only be in the map pack, but you would start seeing people come to your website. The thing to think of too, as you heard me mention that your website, I've seen this design, is that people are visual, and when they come to a website, they're looking for what is it about you that sets you apart from your competitors. So that's what you want to do, right? You want to showcase all of the wonderful things that you do, your professionalism, and all of the different types of services that you offer in your community, okay? I am going to end with that. I hope that this has been helpful. I have made this video much longer than I usually do, so I apologize for that, but I hope it's been helpful for you. Please shoot me a line, let me know. Otherwise, I wish you much success, continued success. You have been thriving and doing well, it looks like, and I am congratulating you on that, and I also wish you continued success, all right? Have a great evening, and thank you for your time. Bye-bye.